Have you ever wondered if the vitamins you take every day might actually be making it harder for you to walk with strength and confidence? It might sound surprising, but it's true. Some of the most common vitamins taken by seniors could be quietly working against your mobility. They may weaken your bones, interfere with your nerves, or reduce your muscle strength, without you even knowing it. Once you're over 60, walking isn't just routine. It's a key part of your independence. It means taking a stroll in the park, climbing stairs with ease, or simply moving safely around your home. Strong legs and steady balance are essential, and some supplements might be quietly undermining that. In this video, we'll uncover 2 vitamins that can pose hidden risks when taken in the wrong form or amount. You'll learn what they do to your body, warning signs to watch for, and better alternatives. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Because after 60, smart choices matter more than ever. Let's look at the science, the risks, and the solutions, so you can walk stronger, feel safer, and keep living life on your terms. Walking is something most of us take for granted when we're younger. We get out of bed, head to the kitchen, or go for a walk, without thinking twice. But after 60, walking becomes more complicated. It's not just your legs. It involves your muscles, joints, bones, nerves, balance, vision, and even your inner ear. As we age, all of these systems begin to decline. Muscle mass drops, especially after 60, due to a condition called sarcopenia. That means less strength and slower movements. Tasks like standing up or climbing stairs feel harder. Balance also weakens. Your brain, vision, ears, and nerves work together to keep you steady. But aging can disrupt these signals, making falls more likely. Bone strength also drops, especially after 50. Fragile bones mean even a minor fall can cause a serious fracture. And digestion changes too, affecting how you absorb nutrients. That's why walking strong after 60 is about more than movement. It's about smart nutrition. Let's take a closer look at the first vitamin on our list, vitamin A. Vitamin A is important. It supports healthy vision, strengthens the immune system, and helps repair skin. But too much of it, especially in the wrong form, can actually harm your health, particularly as you get older. Vitamin A comes in 2 main forms. The first is retinol, the active form found in animal-based foods like liver, eggs, and dairy. It's also what's often added to multivitamins. The second is beta-carotene, a plant-based form found in colorful fruits and vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and spinach. Your body only converts beta-carotene into vitamin A when it needs to, so there's no risk of getting too much. Here's the problem. Retinol is stored in the liver, and your body doesn't get rid of it easily. Over time, especially if you're taking daily supplements, retinol can build up. And because liver function naturally declines with age, older adults are more vulnerable to a condition called vitamin A toxicity, which can quietly develop over time. One of the biggest risks of too much retinol is bone loss. Research, including a well-known study in the New England Journal of Medicine, shows that high intake of vitamin A, especially from retinol, can lead to weaker bones and a higher risk of hip fractures. These injuries are not only painful but can seriously limit mobility and independence. Why does this happen? High levels of retinol interfere with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium and keep bones strong. Retinol also increases bone resorption, meaning it speeds up the breakdown of bone tissue. When breakdown happens faster than rebuilding, bones become fragile and more prone to breaking, even from a small bump or fall. Too much vitamin A can quietly build up in your body, and often the warning signs are easy to miss. You might notice frequent headaches, dizziness, nausea, or blurred vision. Joint pain, fatigue, and dry, itchy skin are also common symptoms. But over time, high levels of vitamin A can lead to more serious health problems like liver damage, weakened bones, and a higher risk of falls, especially dangerous for older adults. So where is all this excess vitamin A coming from? The most common sources include multivitamins that contain retinol palmitate or retinol acetate, cod liver oil, high-dose vitamin A capsules, fortified foods, and liver supplements. The safe upper limit for retinol is 3,000 micrograms or 10,000 international unit per day, yet many products exceed that without warning. To stay safe, choose multivitamins that use beta-carotene instead. And if your diet is already rich in colorful vegetables, you may not need a supplement at all. When in doubt, talk to your doctor. They can review your supplements, check your levels, and help you adjust your intake to keep you strong, steady, and safe. Let's take a closer look at the second vitamin on our list, vitamin E. Now, vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant. It helps protect your cells from damage and is often taken to support heart health, skin, and the immune system. But here's what most people don't know. When taken in high doses, especially in synthetic form, vitamin E can actually become risky. And for older adults, those risks are even more serious. There are 8 different forms of vitamin E, but nearly all supplements contain just one, alpha-tocopherol. Even more concerning, many use the synthetic version, DL-alpha-tocopherol. This synthetic form isn't absorbed or used by the body as well as the natural version, known as D-alpha-tocopherol. And because vitamin E is fat-soluble, your body stores the extra, mainly in fat tissue and the liver. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, it doesn't flush out easily. In older adults, where liver function may be a bit slower, this buildup can reach unhealthy levels over time. One of the biggest concerns? Vitamin E can interfere with how your blood clots. It does this by blocking the action of vitamin K, a nutrient your body needs to stop bleeding when you're injured. That means more bruising, a greater risk of internal bleeding, and serious complications if you fall or get cut. This risk is even higher if you're already taking blood thinners like aspirin or warfarin. And the science backs this up. Several studies have linked high doses of vitamin E, especially more than 400 international units per day, to an increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke, which is bleeding in the brain. Some research also suggests a higher risk of prostate cancer in men who take high-dose vitamin E. So how do you know if you're getting too much? Signs include easy bruising, bleeding gums, frequent nosebleeds, headaches, fatigue, and muscle weakness. And over time, too much vitamin E may slow muscle repair and affect nerve function, making it harder to recover from injuries and keep your balance. Where is all this extra vitamin E coming from? The usual sources are high-dose standalone supplements, multivitamins with 200 to 400 international unit or more, and certain fortified foods like cereals and snack bars. Yet the recommended daily allowance for adults over 50 is only 15 milligrams, or about 22 international unit. So what's the better move? Avoid high-dose supplements unless your doctor says otherwise. Look for multivitamins with safe levels of natural D-alpha-tocopherol. And ideally, get your vitamin E from whole foods, like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, avocados, and healthy oils like olive or sunflower oil. And if you're on blood thinners or have a bleeding condition, talk to your doctor before taking any vitamin E supplement. Because staying strong and steady after 60 isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you take. The goal of this video isn't to scare you away from supplements, but to help you take them wisely. Vitamin A and vitamin E, though important, can be harmful in excess or the wrong form. High-dose vitamin E, especially synthetic versions, may increase bleeding risk and interfere with muscle strength. Talk to your doctor before starting or continuing high-dose vitamins. Rely more on a nutrient-rich diet and targeted supplements based on real need. Strong walking begins with strong bones, muscles, and balance. And those start with smart nutrition. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more science-based health tips for seniors. Let's walk strong together, one smart step at a time.